perfect condition to trim. It's a little stretched out, so I'm able to really see the ends, and so I can see what needs to go.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. So as you guys saw, I am doing another salon visit with Octavia, and I am here to get a trim. Well, I'd rather say a dusting because it is more so a dusting than a trim, and Octavia is going to explain more of that further into the video, but I just wanted to show you guys, I guess, what it means to get an actual trim versus a dusting, and then also get some tips from Octavia as well. When I took my hair out of braids, I did notice I had a lot more tangles and a lot more knots in general, which is why I thought I might need a trim. So that led me to visiting Octavia just so I could get an expert opinion on my hair. It's so interesting because typically when I thought about getting a trim, or when I think of trims, I think it's something that's needed because your hair is damaged. But Octavia said that my hair was actually really healthy, but we just wanted to go ahead and make sure that the ends are nice and good to where they need to be.
The ends look good, but they definitely need it. Don't skip out on a trim because you feel like you're losing length. You do not lose length in a trim, or you shouldn't. Some people do because of the damage or the condition of their hair. But if your hair is healthy and you're just getting regular maintenance, you should not see a difference in length.
Can you explain that? Because I don't really get like how I wouldn't see a difference in length
if you're cutting. Well, you shouldn't see a big difference.
Okay.
And more so it's just like a dusting or a cleaning up. So if you can see a difference in a trim as far as the length of your hair, too much was cut off, or if that was needed, then you know that was for the condition of your hair. So some people do cut the hair fully because the hair may be damaged. But like I said, if you have healthy hair, you shouldn't be seeing a drastic change in the length of your hair. You shouldn't.
Okay. So how much would you say we're dusting, Ross? What's a half an inch is a dusting, or?
Less than half an inch.
Okay.
I would say that, yeah. Because I'm really focusing on the areas where I see these single strand knots that are hanging off on the end, and just the very ends where the tangles kind of cluster together, just kind of creating a clean cut on the end so that those tangles that are in the midst or the mid shaft of your hair that are clinging on, it'll be easier for them to work their way out instead of still getting tangled up within the hair. Because the tangles are going to be there. Curly hair tangles, that's just what it is. Even straight hair tangles within itself. And that's why trimming those ends that are kind of treading off really creates a better foundation for getting rid of the tangles. Your ends are the driest part of your hair. They are exposed a lot more than the inside of your hair. So they rub against things, the sun hits the ends first, they dry out more easily. So when you're trimming off those dried, frayed ends, it just creates a more clean, healthy lines in your hair.
I like that you said like my hair is healthy, but you're just doing it for like maintenance, because I thought you only trim because you need to trim, like your hair is like damaged or whatever and stuff. I didn't realize people do it just purely for maintenance.
Oh yeah, for sure. You definitely, it's like getting an oil change.
Yeah, true. You
have to get an oil change in order for your car to remain in good, health and keep a good motor. It's the same way with your hair. It needs maintenance. It's the same way with your body. Your body needs food and nourishment. If not, it's going to break down. It's the same way with your hair.
Yeah, I like how you said if you have kinkier hair that you have to trim it a little bit more often.
Yeah.
So you said like 3 to 4 times a year, just for maintenance mostly.
Yes, about every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, I guess the more often you do it, the less you have to cut off each time.
Exactly, and that's what people feel like, no, I'm gonna go longer. I can stretch it out, and really you're gonna be losing a lot more hair thinking that you're stretching it out. You take off a lot less when you're getting them done regularly. This little piece right here, you can see where the hair is like treading off. I don't know if they can see. but right here, there's a knot. Let's see if it's gonna come out. And that knot, but that in itself is, those are the things that we're looking for in your hair. They get stuck in the mid shaft and they hang off on the end. And if your ends are bad, the knots tangle up within the ends and cause more breakage. Therefore, you lose more length because the hair is breaking off within those knots. So I'm looking for those tangles, those knots that are in the mid shaft. I don't necessarily cut those off, but cutting the ends creates an easier flow to get them out of the hair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why maintenance is so important. See, there's another one. And this could be also from, this could be from the braiding too. Your hair just kind of clustering up, being in a protective style. But you also get small, these small, when you don't have braids, single strand knots, or just smaller ones of this.
Definitely.
And this literally came right out of your hair. And you want that motion to be the same all the way around when you have your ends.
My ends feel so much better.
Don't they?
They do.
It's a big difference after having a trim. Now, going through the detangling, you'll still feel those knots and those tangles. But once I go through it, then just after your next wash day will feel a lot easier and better to get through.
That's just
Here is my hair all nicely trimmed. You can see a major difference before and after. I feel like my hair was just so much softer after she clipped out those ends. Like, honestly, it was like night and day. I honestly could not believe it. And the best part is my hair still feels like the same length. It doesn't feel any shorter or anything. It just feels much healthier. If you guys enjoyed this content, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and drop your comments down below. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
No.